welcome back to Betty's channel. She's doing the do as always. Please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe, drop a comment below, tell us what you all think. Right, it's the before getting back. Now it did rain here last night, but there's no evidence of any water dripping, which is not a bad thing. I'm still gonna go up on the roof and have a look, and I'm still gonna give these bits of wood a chance to dry out. So I'll leave it for today. If I can get up on the ladder today, I will. And I can have a look what's what. But I think it's just the wind. The wind has blown the water underneath, I think. The hatch, the skylight. Because that's what happened before when it leaked before. It was because the wind was going at really weird sort of angles. Because it didn't leak after that. So, downward rain is okay. Sideways rain isn't for some reason. So I don't think the Sikaflex has failed. I think it's because it was windy and it was blowing it underneath the overhang of the skylight. That's how I'm interpreting it anyway, because it's like I said, last night it wasn't windy, but it pissed it down all night, but nothing's wet. The towel wasn't wet before I moved it. Bed's not wet. That's not wet. That's drying out over there in the corner, and that's drying out there. So it is the wind. So maybe I just leave that skylight as a skylight and don't open it and just seal it properly so it can't open. Because it still lets in light, and to be honest, I've not used it yet, even when it's been sunny. I mean, the front one, that's just a cheap sort of fan skylight thing that are about 60 quid, and that's not leaked at all. So the seal and the cover on that must be far better than that, which, to be honest, that was 50 quid off eBay. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a chance to dry out, and then there's my little finger. I might seal it. Yeah. Oh, I actually had an idea of using the equivalent to lead flashing that you would get on a house, but it's more pliable. It's like a rubbery mastic, about that wide, and you put it like across the top of like kitchen extensions or gazebos. So I might get some of that. So I'm okay. I'm okay with the fact that Sikaflex hasn't failed, so that's good in some respects. The equipment needs a trim, but obviously I've still got to do the work to seal it properly. And then obviously I need to put all the sealing back. So today is just about a bit of van admin, tidying up and stuff from the weekend. All washing's being done at the minute by moi, wishy-washy. And I've got to tackle, let me show you what I tackle next. The shitter. Now that is full, which isn't bad. It's a Thetford 165. So for two people for 4 nights and 5 days of doing the ablutions, it's not quite so bad actually. It's one of the reasons we came home a bit early last night, because the toilet was full. I didn't want to book onto a campsite, so I have the lovely task of emptying it. I'm not going to show you unless you're into shit and all that sort of stuff, but you're a bit weird if you are. But I'm just going to empty it now, but it's heavy. Top half was quite light for take off because there's virtually no liquid in it. That's a heavy bugger because it's full of shit. You lot know you wanted to see this. Because you're all weird. Don't want to drop it down. Oh, brown water. Nice. And yes, for all the tree huggers out there, I'm using the main drain to get rid of the chemical, empty the chemical toilet, but we're using this organic shit that's supposed to be good for the environment. But who knows. But anyway, yeah. It's no worse than flushing your own bog at home, is it? Right, empty. Just got to refill it and clean it. All shite and briny back in place. I'm just going it down to Wicks to get some of that flashing I was talking about before. It's still dry, it's not raining yet, so when I come back I'll get some ladders out. I'm going up on roof and see what we can sort out. Even if it's just for a temporary measure and it leaks again and the thing has to come out, there's no point really doing it until summer. Well, obviously there's a point doing it because it's leaking and it's not good when it's leaking. So, let's go and get this flashing and I'll show you the wonderful roads of Bolton. That's the stuff we want, some flashing like that. I don't want 10 metres of it though. I just think prices there. Prices are above though. £7.50. So we'll go for that stuff. Got the flashing. I'll see what I can see on the roof. Is that my spoiler? Look at the spoiler I made. Right, there's nothing obvious where it's coming in, unless looks like there's a bit of a gap there. It could be as simple as that, you know. I think because the overhang isn't actually that bad. So I'm wondering if I pop it open. Oh, yeah, there's a gap there as well. Yeah, definitely a gap there. But it's definitely coming in when it's windy, definitely. because normally rain would just hit that, bounce off there and just run off the van. So when the wind's blowing, it's blowing it into these little holes there. So obviously when I fitted it, I didn't stick and flex it very well, did I? Look at the other side. That side's alright. Then it's not been coming on that side, it's been coming out to the side. So I think what I'm going to do is a little lip just in there. I might just put the edge of the flash in on top of there. It's moving as well. Like I said, it was only a cheap one. So I think if I pop the top up, put the edge of the flash into that edge there on top, and just try and smooth it down as best as possible. To be honest, I thought I'd put more thicker flax on than this. Because I'm quite a bugger. If you look at the front one, there's shed loads. So yeah, let's pop the top up and get some flashing on it. Right, that's the little ledge I was talking about before, but I can't put it on that because that's the lid. So if I just do it up to that edge there, all the way around, it should work. Let's give it a go. Just quick wipe over the wet wipe. I could just reset the flex, to be honest. Well, same on with this. Just about to doing it. that's another way around now. Let's close the lid and wait till it rains. I'm going to leave the cladding off on the ceiling for the moment, give everything a chance to dry. But the wood's drying anyway, and it's not leaked last night, so again that's good. Fingers crossed it's done. If it leaks again, I'm just going to stick a flex the bugger. And that's what it looks like with the lid shut. So just, but then even the wind shouldn't get inside that now. Sorry about the shakiness of the video. I'm up a set of ladders and it's a bit windy. So we'll see how we get on. And like I said, it's not such a big job to re-Sikaflex it. I don't think I'd want to take it out. I think I'm just going to leave it now and just seal it. I might even run across the edges of these with some Sikaflex. But I shouldn't have to. That should be enough now to sort it. There we go, job done. Well, that was a nice video, wasn't it? Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment below, tell us what you all think. We'll see you on next video. Keep doing what you do.